Greetings, YouTube viewers. Just wanted to share a short dream. I actually had this dream when I was in high school, but it was actually when it was Jesus' second coming. I didn't see all of it, but what I saw, boy, came into the dream. I was in the Middle East somewhere, and I was like, like them clay houses they have over there, and they were like these guys on the floor wearing like the white top and then the white pants. I think it was like four of them, and they were like up against the window. The window was like small window. They were on the ground like this, you know, with their hand over their head, and the earth was shaking, like an earthquake, And I wasn't affected by the shaking, but I came into the dream, and I was like, and I asked them, I was like, "What y'all scared of?" And then, man, I go to the window. Next thing I know, the dream switch. I'm outside, and Jesus standing on a rock like a mound. And I'm like, whoa. And I saw the backside of him. He got like brown hair, and it like stops like right above, you know, his shoulder blade, or like, yeah, right above his shoulder blade in the back, in the back. And he had on a garment, and he was holding up his hands. But uh, I understand why I saw his backside. In my dream. I wasn't thinking, let me run in front of him to see him, because Moses, even though God used Moses for like great works, and he was a friend of God, uh, Moses wanted to see God's face, but God told him, "No man shall see my face and live." So he put Moses in the cleft of a rock, and he passed by him, and he moved his hand, and so Moses could see the backside of him. So now you understand, how I came into the dream. When I came up on the surface, I was looking at the backside of Jesus. I was like a fire truck distance away from him, but man, the earth was like shaking like a huge, big earthquake. And man, I don't know if you ever watched History Channel, where they showing like these supercells like from hurricanes and tornadoes, but there's this one picture that they show that this big huge supercell. Man, man, that thing was like that. It was like a big huge storm of God, of his power. Boy, man, that was so much power and glory. Man, it was like thundering and lightning coming from it. All this electricity coming from it, like yellow and blue. And I was like, oh man. And it was just surrounded by this huge, it was like this huge, just massive cloud, and it was like coming closer, from where I was standing. And Jesus was standing there holding up his hands, and that thing was just like coming closer, like, and man, I ain't never seen nothing like that ever. You know, they couldn't even put that in the movie. On what I saw, that man, that thing was like enormous. It was huge, and all man, now all that power and glory, man. All I could think of, all I could really do was my jaw drop. I was shocked. A cartoon, something happened to a cartoon, they jaw dropped to the ground, and eyes poke out of their head and stuff. Boy, my jaw was to the ground. Wow. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and always remember to pray, continue to pray, meditate on His Word daily, and read and exhort Him, for we supposed to do these things anyway. Pray, read, exhort Him as commanded of us until He come. You know, so and let us all be ready. For that sound at midnight. Probably know what do you mean midnight? The parable of the virgins, when they all of them slept and slumbered, and it was at midnight because the Lord coming was delayed. But at midnight, that's when a shout was heard and said, "The bridegroom is here. Come out to meet him." Why would Why would it even say that to shout at midnight? See? Remember I said the watch. If the good men in the house knew what watch the thief would come, they would have stayed up and watched. But, you know, Jesus already knows some of his followers, you know, we got jobs and stuff, so if we go to sleep, he's gonna wake us up. And all I wanna hear, get up, dead in Christ will rise first, be transformed in the twinkling of an eye, put on our new body, get our garment, go receive our treasures, be with Lord forever. Peace be unto you.